broke. It's instead of this one. I just went and bought some nail glue. Just went and bought some nail glue. Where's my nail glue? Just went and bought some nail glue to fix this one. Can't make this up. I'm trying to tell you. Could you imagine if I paid somebody to do these? I would be devastated. I would have been done had 2 nails broke and would have had to go pay for both of them, or I would have been out here looking stupid. I would have been out here looking stupid. Could you imagine? Thank you for the like. Oh, well, let me put my question. I gotta put my question. Let me see. Okay, that was a typo. So what I will be doing today is I will be doing my nails. It's only one nail, so it's not gonna be that bad. But this one is on here. Let me see if I can get it from underneath. Right now, we're just trying to get this nail off. It's a whole situation. I'm trying to get this nail off because I gotta put a new one on. It was broke. Ugh. As you come in, can you double tap the screen and answer the poll, please? Oh my goodness, this is kind of a little hard because my nails are so long that I can't even. If I try to go like this, it's like gonna pinch my finger in there and it's gonna hurt. Thank you for the vote. Hello, TMR. Welcome to the live. I gotta put this new nail on here. Okay, I'm making some kind of leeway. Okay. As you come in, double tap the live and answer the poll. Will you subscribe? Hi, Phoebe. Welcome, welcome. I have to take this nail off. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I'm just gonna start drilling now because this is really hard to get off. So I'm gonna drill now. So I'm basically like peeling this off, peeling the nail off, the plastic nail. I think those nails are made of plastic. I put like a thick layer on here beforehand so that it's not like tearing up my actual real nail. I use a good base coat before, I use a base coat twice before I adhere the nail to the finger, which makes it easier for me to peel off the actual plastic nail. This whole thick layer is like some kind of protective barrier for my nail. So when I put the new nail on, I will file it down because it needs to not be a smooth surface. And I'm going to go back in with some more, I'm gonna go back in with some more This is me peeling the nail off the plastic now. I'm gonna go back in with some more base coat. But first I have to get this off. Once you start doing your own nails at home, like you'll be able to see the different layers. Like it'll usually come off in like one piece. And you can't see it, one solid little piece. So this is my nail even after. It has the base coat on still. I need to file that down. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna file this down. It has base coat on it. I'm just gonna file it down just enough to where it's like not so shiny and smooth. But for the most part, I am not ambidextrous. I have learned how to be ambidextrous. I am right-handed. This is my right hand. I write with this hand. I do not write with this hand. So doing nails on both hands for me is definitely interesting. It has presented to be a challenge, but it's something that will get done because I like to have my nails done. So, hi self. Welcome to the live. Thank you for the like. Please answer the poll and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I am originally from the state of New York, but I live in Connecticut with my husband and my kids. And I do my own nails for fun and to save money too, because I don't even, what they want for nails at the nail salon is not something that I want to pay for. On top of it, the kind of styles and nails that I want, let me just brush my hands off. But the kinds of styles and nails that I want, they don't know how to do them anyways. It's like, I only know how to do my nails the way that I want my nails done, so I gotta do my own nails. It is what it is. These are the kind of nails that I like. Each nail is different and unique. It took effort to make these, so I want to do my own nails. And plus, there's been times in my lifetime of going to get my nails done, like the nail techs will be aggravated with me because I want each nail different and I'm a little fancy, but that's why I do my own nails, because it's okay. You're not going to make me pay you for your frustration for doing my nails too. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. I'll do them at home and they'll be much better. They'll be much better than what I would get at the nail salon, and for way cheaper. Because I got to buy all my products off Amazon. And this is not going to cost me an arm and a leg to do at home. So now first I got to fit this. I got to fit my thumb again because this was the original thumb. Right here with the butterflies and this. But you know what I think I've decided? I think I'm going to paint it a full pink nail instead of it being like a tan. This was a French tip, actually. It was a hot pink French tip, which I already have one over here. So I'm going to just paint the whole thing just for the sake of it being quick, so I can hurry up and like go get in the shower and like go relax and stuff like that. So this is the pink that I'm gonna use. I gotta get my nail fitted, then I shall be. Hi, Amy. Welcome, welcome. I am fixing one of my nails that broke. Look at this. It was a French tip. Cute. French tip. Cute, cute, hot pink French tip. So it broke, and now I have to fix it. So I'm going to do it. Could you imagine if I paid like 200 bucks for my nails and then one of them broke? I would be devastated. I would be looking crazy trying to run to the um place, the nail salon, trying to get my nails done. And they're gonna charge me for one of these nails, they're gonna charge me like 10 bucks at least. Probably like, yeah, at least 10 bucks. 10, 12 bucks, I'm sure. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they would charge me like 12 bucks to fix one of these. Unreal, you know what I mean? Super unreal, like I'm good. Okay, I got the match now. I'm gonna put this on. But first I gotta put my base coat. So I have removed the shininess and the moisture off the nail. I'm gonna do a regular base coat. And then I'm going to cure that, and then I'm gonna put some base coat on the nail. And I really feel like my nails keep breaking because I have not sanded down this part right here. So this part right here will, if it's smooth, I mean, I didn't do any of the nail bed parts. I didn't sand any of them down on any of these nails and they stay. But I'm gonna do it for my thumbs. For some reason, my thumbs, they like to break a little bit. So I'm always on here doing a video about fixing my thumbnail. This one literally broke twice. So like 2 days in a row, it broke. The first time it broke, it was from the original set, like the rest of these. Then I put it back on. But the second time I put it back on, I made this nail and I used rhinestone glue instead of using a base coat like I usually do. And it popped right off. Pop right off. So and once the surfaces are smooth, like your actual real nail is smooth on top and the plastic nail is smooth, you have to sand one of them, at least one of them. I'm gonna do both of them this time to make sure that they stay, and I'm going to use the base coat instead of the rhinestone glue. Not a good idea. Rhinestone glue, let's say it with me, is for rhinestones. So I have done that research, so you guys do not have to. If it's not broke, don't fix it, okay? So I have done this coat on here, that base coat on there. So now I'm gonna take my nail, hold on. I said I was gonna do this first, which I am, to give it some extra grip, because it's pretty smooth. And glue and like gel doesn't really respond as well to smooth surfaces as it does to fouled surfaces. So now that we have that fouled, and it's just really quick, simple. Now it's fouled, you can see that it's fouled. I'm going to put, so I have my lamp right here. I'm going to put some base coat. I already have base coat on my real nail. I'm just gonna put some base coat on the actual nail, mostly at the tip. At the tip down here. But make sure it's enough so that when I push, it's going to like cover the whole nail. If that makes any sense. I really can't show you right now, but like it's pretty much filled on there because I have to turn this on and go right in. And then you can't move it. It has to be like really flush and like perfect. You can't move it because if you move it, it will not cure properly. And it's not gonna be good. Okay, bye, Amy. See you later. So I am just waiting for this to cure 100%. Once it cures, I'm gonna go around the cuticle with a drill and like clean up any excess that might be there. for another 30 seconds. And see how that goes. So now we have this on. I'm just gonna go around the edges with the drill. I'm gonna go around the cuticle area with the drill, and then I'm going to buff the surface of the nail so that it's not so smooth and shiny, if that makes sense. So the polish can stick to it. Let me get this. I'm not gonna do a base coat on this because I'm just gonna go straight in with the color. So again, this is my right hand. I write with my right hand. I do not write with my left hand. So this is what it's like when you're doing your own nails with your left hand, your non-dominant hand. It looks a little awkward. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in just right around the cuticle area. So any excess gel polish that was on there will come up. And then it gives it more of a natural look. Then this way also it's easier to apply the polish. Come on, Furrow. It's easier to apply the polish. And then this way, if you have anything connecting to the skin, it will remove it so that your polish does not lift up. Because it will lift up, if the polish touches the skin, it can lift up on the nail, make your whole nail lift up, make it unsecure at the base. So you want to make sure you've almost got this nail. And make sure you do that. Let me get in here and just start to buff this off so that it's not shiny anymore. It will help the polish stay and stick well. Because, today in Dunkin' Donuts, somebody's like, oh my goodness, your nails are so cute. Let me see them. And I always say that as soon as one of my nails break, if I don't fix it before I go outside, somebody gonna ask to look at my nails. And it never fails. Never fails. So, okay, now we have this totally filed down. We're gonna wipe the excess dust off. So, yes, I was in Dunkin' Donuts today showing this girl my nails like this. Well, it's this hand with the broke. Matter of fact, was it this hand? I think it was this hand. No, you know what it was? When I went to Dunkin' Donuts, this nail had already broke off again. Because I used the rhinestone. So I'm in there. This nail was still attached. I'm in there like this, trying to show her with the phone, looking crazy. Like this. She's like, oh, don't worry. I'm like, girl, I'm going home to fix it right now. So I went home. I went to go buy the glue to fix my nail with. Here it go right here. The glue to fix my nail. Because this one had just popped off. So I was like, I'm finna just glue that bad boy right back on. And then what was I doing? I was cooking something. I think I was cooking or something. And my thumbnail over here just popped off. So here we are. And now I'm about to apply the hot pink polish to the entire surface of the nail. Because, I don't know, the hot pink is popping. Like, and plus, I don't want to sit and take all this time to do a French tip. Because that's what I had originally. Something like this, middle finger right here, like a French tip going on with it. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to sit and do that again. So what am I going to do? Take the easy route. Paint the whole nail a solid color. At some point, I am going to get a airbrush set, but I just don't know at what point that's going to be. Oh, look at that. It's so, like, festive. It's giving deep flamingo vibes, you know? So, yes, like I was saying, at some point, I am going to invest in an airbrush. I seen this really cute style that I really want to do. I'm going to do it. It's just that I need to perfect my craft when it comes to my ability to do the 3D lines. So once I get them 3D lines down, it's quiet. I'm going to be in here and I'm going to show y'all the picture that I want to do. I'm going to come in off muscle with the picture. Like, they have, they did some airbrush, so it gives it a little bit of a different effect. If you don't have the airbrush, it's not going to be quite the same. It's going to be like an ombre color. No, it's going to be like a solid color. It's going to be nice nonetheless, but it is going to be a solid color with, I wonder if I could show that picture real quick. Let me get this on here real quick and then I'm going to show the picture. How do you do the picture? I think it's like a green screen, but this is the next set that I'm doing. I'm telling you right now. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Let me just, at least 1 minute of content needs to be. Okay, I don't, I may not post anything from this live, but thank you. We only got 43% of the haters in the building at this moment. Oh my goodness, how do you do the... Y'all gotta wait till my other finger get free because I'm about to post that picture in the background of what I want to do as my next set. They is so fire. I seen this a lady went into the nail shop and this is what she picked, and it was quite lovely. Actually, I enjoyed even just looking at the nails. They were gorgeous. I was like, wow, I'm gonna do something like that. Hold on, let me just get this. Okay, wait a second, what was I about to do? It's something that you do on here. It's not the poll. It's not that. You could put a picture in the green screen. How do you do that? Okay. Is that it? Oh, there it goes right there. Okay. Yo. These are the nails, and I'm like in the way. Do you see them nails? I'm gonna need that in my life. I'm going to totally need those in my life. Do you see those? I'm real in the way. Let me move. I mean, those are wow. And I already seen how they were done too, so it's nice. It is quite nice. I enjoy those. Just even looking at those are really, really nice. So that is, oh wait, I didn't mean to. That's going to be my next set. Now, since we on here talking about nails, let's talk about this. This is a mess. I don't even know what to say, but that's a mess, auntie. That's a hot mess. Do you see the gut on that? Like, and I'm not here to body shame whatsoever, so do not get it twisted. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to body shame because I was hurt at one point. I'm married. I got comfortable in my body, and I was looking like that. Just saying. You know what I mean? And I had to really get a grip and change what was going on with me. Like, I'm still going to ask at all times, where are her friends? Who are her real friends? Because, baby, you clearly don't have any good friends around you. And I will say that till the death of me, okay? We're getting into this pink right here because, baby, where's your mom? Y'all at who mom house eating food and stuff, and where's the parenting at is the question. Because it's really not, you know what, it only becomes your fault as an adult when you choose that you will not further your social skills. You will not like do anything better than what you were taught by your parents. You're just gonna go with what they say, even if you may even feel like it's wrong. Later on down the line, you still just gonna rock out with what they taught you, even if it negatively affects your life in the long run. Like, listen, yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I think that the parents do what they can, and then you know what else I think? I think sometimes the kids lead up the parents and don't even listen to the stuff that the parents told them to do, and then they find themselves in little situations behind it, and then don't want to take accountability and admit that that's why they in that situation. So this is quite a situation we find ourselves in, Miss Clarissa T. Rex shows. It really is. And I'm definitely going to talk about it, and I am. Because, you know, one thing about it, I was just talking about one of my old friends when I was a teenager, and how she found this man and he was cheating on his girlfriend. He was cheating on his girlfriend and going over there to be with her. I don't even think my friend cared. I don't think she cared whatsoever. She didn't care. She was still messing with that man, knowing he had a girl and some kids with the girl. So now, my friend, fast forward down the line, my friend ends up in a situation where now the man that she was with, that was cheating on his girlfriend, now got her pregnant. Hey, Amy. Now got her pregnant and some other girl pregnant too, y'all. Is the part. This is why I will always stress, do not be having children unless you're married. Don't do it. And even then, it's still not the safety net that people think it is. You know what I mean? It's still not the safety net. So he took $3 million. He sued his wife. I don't know if that's his ex-wife yet or whatever the case is, but I know that this man right here sued his wife that got his kids for $3 million. Now, just for $3 million, yup, you know then. So just based off that, this woman got your kids, bro, and you gonna take $3 million out of the house where your kids is at, is crazy character to me. It's diabolical character as a man. You know what I mean? So why would you? And then on top of it, Clarissa paid this man to be her manager. So you're already establishing a type of relationship where he will require payment from you if he's around you, because he's not doing it for free, bro. He is a paid manager for her. She talk about she about to have some kids with this grown man. This man 20 years older than her. Girl, goodbye. He don't want no more kids. He tired of kids. If he wanted kids, he would have stayed with his wife, if you feel what I'm saying. That's what makes sense to me. You know what I mean? So the dude that my friend was messing with, he had a girl and she had kids. And he was cheating on that girl with my friend. And I think my friend knew, and I think she really didn't care, honestly. I think she knew and she didn't care. So she, fast forward down the line, she find out that he cheating on her. Like, girl, what did you expect? This is how you found this man. This man was cheating when you found him. And I think you knew. So what did you expect? That he was never going to cheat on you? You thought you were some kind of anomaly? That he was never going to cheat on you? Sis, come on, cut it out. Like, I know that. I'm sure y'all know that too. Like, come on. Girl, you going to lose the man how you found him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I seen her later on in life, and she was talking about she was going to get an abortion. She never got an abortion. She kept the baby. I seen her one day. She was really, really pregnant. So she ended up keeping the baby. Out here looking crazy, and he went to jail. Like, hold on. And they not even married is the next issue. It's like, girl. Now you're only gonna get child support, genius. You know what I mean? If that, because there's some kind of scam going on where if a man got like 9 kids and he's on welfare or social, what is it called, social services, that he don't have to pay child support. It's a dub. He got too many kids that it's financially impossible for him to pay child support. That's why y'all better watch these serial baby daddies out here. Gots to be more careful. Some people in the comments was like, oh, is she pregnant? And I made a comment. I was like, she ain't pregnant. She just eating good and not training as much, worried about this ninja that don't really like her. Like, instead of worried about being at the gym working out and doing boxing stuff. You know what I mean? Because, girl, how long it's been? Y'all been running around here. You was talking to that grown man when he was married. Girl, y'all should have already had it established like within the next year. It's hello time. It's if you like it, then you should have put a ring on in time. You know what I mean? And he really got her running around here looking foolish. She asked him in this same event, she asked him for a kiss. And he ignored her and act like he didn't hear her. Like, girl, bye. That's your man? And he asked you for a kiss and he ignored you? I don't know. I would have turned around and just kissed him. Like, I don't know. Don't play with me in public. That's embarrassing. So Clarissa T-Rex Shields tried to kiss. They were standing in like a thing for a picture in front of the camera. He's behind her. She's like this. She's like, give me a kiss. In front of all the cameras, Poppy. She's so childish. She's like, give me a kiss. He's looking like this and acting like he don't hear her saying it. He's like, hey. He like tried to play it off. I'm like, oh my goodness, Poppy, please don't ever try to embarrass me like that, okay? For real. That was so embarrassing. She looked so dumb. And then she tried to play it off. You could see the disappointment in her face. Her face dropped. It was like, and then it was like, hey, like they tried to play it off. I was like, yeah, these games people got going on is fun too. Hilarious, because there's no way. That is too embarrassing. And she looks so pregnant. Yeah, I think she just eating is the issue. I think she just eating and not training as much because she's so worried about him and trying to be in love with a man that's like 20 years older. That he is. Listen, somebody said something online that was so true. He's more famous for the women that he's with than anything else. Right?
I heard of this dude back then, but I never liked how that dude raps.
Yeah, somebody called him a Z. Somebody was like, she with this Z-list celebrity. you know you know how they say like an A-list celebrity is like Beyonce, it's like Cardi B, it's like Nicki Minaj. Those are like A-list celebrity. He's a Z-list, like the last level celebrity. I was screaming. It was too funny. A Z-list celebrity is crazy, and you going crazy about him. And like, a woman should never be more obsessed with a man than he is with her, you know? It's just kind of not right. Like, I think the men are supposed to be more like crazy about you than you are about them, you know? That's just like a rule. Because if it's the other way around, it gets weird. Like, look at Clarissa T-Rex Shields situation. Honey, that's weird. Like, girl, and your stylist, slap till Tuesday. Period. Slap till Tuesday because, honey, not this outfit. Like, I know you real natural. You never went to the doctors or nothing, but baby, you in Hollywood. Like, at some point, When you in Rome, you gotta do what the Romans do. What the Romans doing? Ain't none of them coming out of having no kid without going to get their body fixed first. You won't see a picture of nobody and nothing cute unless their body is like on 10. Like you just not gonna see it. Cause what are people gonna do? Talk about them? I mean, you chose to be in a public eye. You chose to be, you know what I mean? You chose to be somebody that you want everybody to look at you. That's why you're in the spotlight. That's why you're in the limelight. So you had to have been ready for all of these critiques. I heard she said her and Papoose be laughing. Girl, that man be sitting next to you laughing at you. Like, girl, bye. Because I don't know why some people think that just because somebody claiming that they your man or you they girl that they not hating on you while they laying next to you. I don't know why people think that because that is a real thing that happens out here. That's a real thing that happens. People are haters. People are real life haters out here. And this is Real Talk with Cash, so this is some real talk. I'm completely disappointed in her family. But you know what, too, at the same time? Sometimes you can have family that'll tell you something and you won't listen whatsoever. You just swear you know it all. And then look at you. You'll be outside looking like this. With a man that's looking like that. You on a red carpet embarrassing yourself talking about some, oh my goodness, he is like my superhero.
Give me a kiss.
Yeah, give me a kiss. And he dub you on the kiss. And now you looking extra crazy. Because you know they got people that read lips and stuff out here. You on camera, girl. You better get used to this spotlight and stop trying to play yourself. Because that's exactly what you're doing, playing yourself, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Because the way you found this man is the way this man is going to get left, too. He's going to get left the way you found him. And I'm just going to say that about that. Because, girl, some men date women just so that other women can see him with that woman. Then he can have access to a whole nother level of women based off the last woman that he was with. Some people date like that. It's out there. You just got to pay attention. You definitely got to pay attention. Because, first of all, everybody know Remy Martin was like the most gangster female in like Hollywood. She went to jail for shooting somebody, bro. You know what I mean? So these is the type of women that Papoose like. He liked psychopaths. You know what I mean? He liked being connected to the toxicity levels. You know what I mean? This is a female that's a boxer. I mean, I don't know what else is more toxic right now. You know what I mean? Except for a woman that's shooting people. I mean, let's be realistic. You know what I mean? Papoose like tough women. You know what I mean? He wants you to be shooting
Northern
people.
Lights.
He wants you out here shooting people in a boxing ring. He not playing. He
You can
want
see
one of
the
those.
Northern Lights. Massachusetts, Nebraska, Michigan, Iowa,
Oh yeah.
Maryland. Wow. See if you can see them.
We're outside right now.
Yeah. It's probably cloudy, right?
No, you can't see nothing, probably. No, but where would it be facing? That way, this way, which way? You know? Test, test, test. I genuinely feel bad for her situation. I feel a little bit bad for Cardi's situation, but at least she turned up and got pregnant by somebody else, which is goofy in itself just because it's
At
like,
least the
girl.
dude had more money than Papoose.
Yeah, at least her dude definitely had more money than Papoose. I don't know. They both in the 100,000s, Poppy, is the problem. And both of they women was millionaires. I think Clarissa Shield a millionaire too, is she? I forgot when we look
They're
her
like $2, $3 million.
her net worth. She in the low millions, but shoot, she got millions. She got enough money to pay her boyfriend to be her manager. What a lemon drop. There's no way in this world. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even think you liked me if I had to pay you to be my manager. I'd be like, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you though. I really thank you for, being around and stuff. Like, sir, there's no way. I don't know, Papa. You wouldn't be able to hit it if you was my manager. I'd be like, yeah, no, it's okay. Thank you though. Nice abs. Papoose is a serial sugar daddy, a sugar baby, a serial sugar baby. That's what he is. Posing as a businessman. Hey, don't be mad at me. Be mad at be mad at the internet. Be mad at the people that's paying this man and sleeping with this man too at the same time. Hey. My channel ain't big enough for a cease and desist, so don't even try it. Don't even try it. It's not big enough for a cease and desist. Let me see. So far I have put these on there. I will put maybe a pink one somewhere, a little tiny. Should I do a pink one or should I just do like some glitter in there? I feel like I should do some glitter. I gotta do some underneath. I'm gonna do one pink one and let's see how that goes. Pink one. I feel bad for Carissa though in real life. And I pray that she literally sees the light before the darkness overpowers her. Cause I know it seemed good, it feel good, but it's never that good. I'm just keeping it a stack. It's never that good. Like, I don't care. It's never that good. It's always a catch. It's always one. It's always a catch. The trick is thinking that there's no catch. That's the real trick. When you have been convinced that there's no catch, that's how you know. There's no fairy tales out here. I wish my parents would have told me that, but they have not. Hello.
Sophie,
They did not tell me.
Sophie.
Darling, there's no fairy tales out here. You gotta get it how you live out here. You know what I mean?
Sophie.
I would have been happy about that, but
Here, Sophie. I have to say here, Sophie, so people come.
I was not put in a situation where I was fully informed about things, and I don't think Clarissa is either, which is quite unfortunate. And she with a man that's 2 decades her senior, and he finna have her outside like this. That's embarrassing, Pookie. Talking about some he been through this, all the things that I'm going through, he's been through before. Sis, you giving that man too much praise. He ain't never had. He ain't never.
She's been through. She's only been in the Olympics.
Yep, she's a gold medalist. She got an award, an Ebony Award. I don't think I've ever seen him at that award ceremony. The only reason why he's there is because of her. Other than that, he wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? Like, I hope she wake up and see that a lot of stuff that's going on with him is because of her. Like, click, click, hello. Wake up. You know what I mean? You could be with anybody and you're going to pick. And you know, it's unfortunate because when you're a real narcissist in real life, you would do something like this. Trust me. Real narcissists do stuff like this. Cardi B, narcissistic. First of all, let's be clear. Everybody is narcissistic. There's a spectrum though. Some people are extremely narcissistic. You know what I mean? Like some people are super control freaks, gaslighters, manipulators, all of this stuff all into one. That's like on the higher spectrum. You know what I mean? So there's people.
I forgot tomorrow I got a dad appointment.
Yeah, at like 1 o'clock, right? So we'll be there at like 12. I'm gonna set the alarm. Hello, Bones. Please subscribe. But yeah, so some people are quite narcissistic because that's the only excuse that I can come up with in my personal mind. I'm good, how are you? That's the only excuse though why I can come up with this in my own personal mind as to why. You're a millionaire and you would not marry somebody that is also a millionaire, although you have access. So I just had to fix this one. It just broke. So this was the original nail. It was it was like these, what are these called? French tip. It was a French tip. So this time I am just going to paint the whole thing hot pink, put my butterflies on there, do a little 1-2 with a little 1-2, maybe with some dots or something. I don't know, maybe with some dots, and then I'm going to put some foils around, dots and foils or something to make it extra cute. But we was just talking about Carissa T-Rex shows real quick because, sis, like, I don't know you from a can of paint, sis. There's not a bone that hates you on my body, on God. I promise you it's not. It's really not. Even though I am Team Remy, like, it's still not a bone in my body that hates you. Listen, we have all been in a space in our life where we making bad decisions, but we don't realize it's a bad decision. You get what I'm saying? And that's what makes the difference. When you don't realize it's a bad decision, that's what separates the bad decision from being a real, like, your fault catastrophe. Because sometimes people will sell you dreams and have you out here thinking stuff that's not 100% accurate. And in situations like that, it really don't be your fault. It be the person that lied to you and led you on. It's their fault. So in this situation, I believe it's Papoose' fault because one, he had a responsibility to his wife that he did not follow through with. I mean, I really don't care about the situation that was going on, whether they was living in the same house. His wife caught him on the phone with the girl, right? Hi. This man is 20 years her senior. He's older than her. So, sir, if anybody was finna be taking advantage of anybody in this situation, it ain't nobody but him doing it to her. Because she don't have the level of competence, intelligence, intellect to take advantage of this grown man like this. Like, no way. No way. This man is old enough. Yes, Papi? She trying to sneak something?
Now she's sniffing something under it. She came all the way from her bed to just
You think it's something over there?
Maybe it's probably a shoe.
A shoe by you.
Oh yeah, that
You might be paranoid.
No, but
what do you want to look for there, Sophie? I want to look for sofa.
Yeah, do a search. You can see what's under there.
What do you want from there?
But like I was saying, the only thing that is going on with this situation is he is using her to stay relevant. Because you got to remember, this man is only relevant as Remy Martin's husband. He wasn't relevant before that. So now Remy Martin is, let's be real, even though I'm Team Remy, even, you know what I mean? She's not that relevant no more. She ain't got no songs out. She don't make no appearances. Her jail time is over. She a new mom, all types of stuff she got going on. So she's not that relevant either. Who's more relevant, her or Clarissa? Clarissa is. Oh, thank you, Bones. Thank you.
Halo, can you pass me that broom and that, school broom?
Oh,
So
yeah.
being that she is more relevant, it's clear that he said, well, I'm going to do what I feel like doing and I'm going to be with the woman that's the most relevant. Some people still find it hard to believe that men will baby trap you out here. They is not playing out here. You can't trust people out here, I'm trying to tell you. Okay? This is what happened with Cardi B. The same thing happened with Cardi B. She was baby trapped. He married her and baby trapped her. He wasn't playing with her. He was gonna get some of her money. This is why, like I was saying, the narcissist situation, only a narcissist will marry somebody who don't got as much money as them. Literally. That's a narcissistic move, period. Because why? You want to be in control. Everybody knows the person with the most money is in control. Unless you got a real macho man, you know what I mean?
Like that.
And your husband not really playing that. You gonna do what he say or whatever, and it's not like that. You know what I mean? But believe me, for these kind of people with all this money and power, this is why they marry these people that have less money than them. Because they have access to other millionaires and billionaires. But you chose this. You chose to marry somebody that you have to pay to be your manager. It's just not giving what it should be giving. I'm not convinced that this is a real thing. I'm just not. I'm sorry. But you know, like when you be in love and stuff, you be the only one that's blind, but everybody else can see. This is that kind of situation where it's like, girl, you can't see. Like, it would have been only a few times. She probably never turned up on him. She probably super nice to him. So, girl, with that being said, how did you think he was going to be treating you, girl? If you don't behave, you finna be in trouble. You with this old man who got all of these kids already. Girl, and my thing is, do he even spend time with his kids? But you want to have kids with him. Just like, make it make sense. You know what I mean? All right, so here we are with the nail. I gotta get some of this shine in between. Because this is not it. But like, yeah, you gotta look at little stuff like that when you dealing with a person. When you trying to have kids with somebody, like, do you be taking care of your other kids? Like, how you gonna have kids with somebody who don't take care of their other kids? You know what I mean? He just took money from the mother of his other kids, like, girl. And you think you special enough that you finna, what? You finna not be involved in that?
He should have enough money to at least buy a little house and not bother his kid's mother and not take money from her.
Yeah, but he doing that. These are kind of people, when you rich like this, Poppy, and you out here living for this money for real, you don't care who you gotta get in the way of to get it. You're gonna go get that. So this is where we at. It's looking a little crunchy, but I'm going for it. I'm doing it, and that's it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go with it. I need to put, let's see. You married this poor old man. Like, girl, you got kids with him. You're gonna have to have better. You're gonna have to behave better. Love them now. Who are you talking about, me? What are you talking about? But yeah, I'm just gonna do this and leave this just like this. I don't even know what else to do. I really couldn't tell you nothing. I really couldn't tell you. This one is lucky that it's. I mean, I don't know. I thought purple was gonna give what it should give, but it's not giving like this one is. Like it's just not. Like it's hard to like really see it. I don't know. I'm not crazy about this now. I'm not really crazy. It look a hot mess. It just look through together, and it do look through together. It really do. But oh well, because you know what, this was really just a quick little fix or something. So now I'm gonna put this top coat on here, and I'm gonna put this to do my butterflies underneath. I gotta cut my butterflies first, so I shall be doing that first. Let me see. No, not you. You talking? This girl's something. I don't know who shit. Sorry at all. Yeah, but
Wow.
yeah, some people's like, oh, she looked pregnant, and it's like, first of all, that man is after these women money. Papoose is after these women money, clearly. So he not about to let her just up and get pregnant. And she's so desperate, she just gonna sit there and do whatever he say. So what I have predicted is that he's going to leave her before she become pregnant, or he gonna let her get pregnant, and he's gonna pull a offset on her. He gonna pull an offset on her, take custody of the kid, all of this other crap, say she crazy, something like that. I feel like it's gonna be something. It's always something. It's gonna be something along those lines, like.
That's not gonna end good.
Well, you put the. Wait, what did it say? How do you do this? I'm trying to take this off. Hold on. And you put the coat on. Maybe try to sprinkle some pink glitter in there. I know, right? I don't know. I'm gonna need. I should have took some. I should have took a lighter pink and did it. I don't know. Let me do this again real quick, cause I gotta hold on. I got you. I already know what to do. I gotta put something lighter in there to make it like a contrast, cause it's a little dark for me too. So I'm gonna put some pink glitter on there or something lighter to give it some contrast to make it a little bit better. But yes, I don't know why people don't look at people's previous relationships and decide, wait a minute, he was with this woman for 20 years. Papoose was with Remy Martin for over 20 years. And you thought, like, this is where arrogance come in. You got to watch people behaviors, because he was with this woman for 20 years. And you thought he was finna leave her and come and be with you and treat you better somehow. Like, this the mother of his kids. Hold on, you gotta remember. She already had his kids. Why do you think that you're so important that he would come and treat you better than the woman he been with for 20 years? That's a major red flag for me. I'm sorry. You're not finna catch me with that one. No, sir. People got to use their common sense. And you know what's crazy? The common sense is not so common no more. I keep hearing people say that too, and it is so true. Because, girl, my first thoughts would have been, you was with that woman for how many years? You held her down in prison, and all of a sudden you just you wanna what? You don't wanna be with her no more? I don't trust it. I would have been just like that. I don't trust it. I'm good. I would have been like, you still married? I'm good. Y'all still live together too? I'm good. Because that's the thing. They was still living together in the same house, girl. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that, but girl, how you do that? You ended up with somebody that y'all, they living in the same house, girl. That's embarrassing. Like, what?
Mom, you're live.
Yes.
Okay.
keep asking him for money?
Cause I need it.
No, don't do that. I told you, don't be asking him for nothing.
Well, I mean, he's already sending it.
I know,
Plus,
but
I
because
need
you
it.
guys asked for it, though, it's the part for me.
I never asked for it.
Well, I know you didn't, but he did. So don't be doing that. You hear me?
Yeah, because I need the V-Bucks.
So it made it look better. I feel like I put some contrast on it with the glitter. Yes, we are talking about Clarissa T-Rex Shield and Papoose. I feel so bad for her. You know what I mean? Because I feel like she don't have the experience, like she even said in the interview. She don't really have the experience to really be dating a man that's that old. She really don't. Like, girl. 20 years your senior, Pookie. Predator vibes. That's it. That's all. That's all it's giving me is complete predator vibes. That's a predator. That's not a regular boyfriend. That's not Hunty. I don't even know what to say, but I mean, sheesh. I just don't want to see it go bad for her, honestly, which is going to go bad for her because of the way she found the man. Like, I could see if you just found him out of nowhere, but no, you was talking to him while he was married, Pookie. It's over for you already. It's over before it even began, Pookie. So we know the kind of character that he got, that he a married man sleeping in his wife's house talking to another woman. So we already know his character and what he deserved to get, which is probably exactly what he's going to get too. You know what I mean? At some point, maybe Clarissa will like wake up and just not be dealing with him anymore because that's what I feel like he deserves. I feel like he deserved that. I feel like he deserved to have to go beg his wife back. You know what I mean? And I feel like they deserve to be together. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're not going to get pity party out of me for Papoose. You're not going to get that. That's a grown man that got kids with a woman, took $3 million from that woman that he got kids with, is with a woman 20 years younger than him right now after he just left his wife that just had a baby for him after she did 8 years in prison. Like, it's like a movie. Like, it's just like a little movie or whatever. And it's like, well, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole little movie. And it's like, yeah, nah, I wouldn't trust you, sir. So this is the nail now. It look a little bit better. It's got some contrast in there. Yes. Oh, hey, Lydia. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Jumbo. So one of my nails had broke again. But instead of it being this one, it's this one. And I am going to, I just came on live just so I could fix the nail and do the nail and just talk some stuff about, girl, I have no clue what that says. But thank you, thank you. So I'm going to put the top coat on this one and then I'm going to do underneath. Thank you. And then that's it. So I'm just doing these and then I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed. Because it's like 9:35 here. So, yeah, I'm getting a little tired. And plus, I was talking about Clarissa T-Rex Shields. That's the lady in the background that I'm talking about. And the guy in the background. So, they are almost 20 years in age difference. 20 years. About $1 million difference in funds also. This is Clarissa T-Rex Shields. She's a boxer in America, and this is Papoose. He is a failed rapper and Remy Martin's husband or ex-husband. But, yeah, it's a whole mess with a little situation or whatever. I was looking at this picture because don't it kind of look like she pregnant? It looked like she kind of pregnant, but I doubt that she's pregnant because you got to remember this man is famous for the women that he be with, not for nothing he's ever done. So, yeah, so this guy is famous for the women that he's with instead of the work that he does. So I feel bad for Clarissa because she is paying him to be her manager. That's her manager and that's her man. You know what I mean? So it's like she don't know no better because she kind of young, and I don't think she has a lot of experience with men. Because if she had a lot of experience with men, she would know that this is a no-no. This is an absolute not. This is a completely no. This is a do not go, do not disturb, do not mess with him. He's an opportunist, but she thinks she in love, you know. So I feel bad for her because she don't know no better. You know what I mean? And I pray that she don't have to find out the hard way. Because if she got to find out the hard way, nothing's going to go well for her. She could find herself in a bad situation with this guy because he's taking advantage of her right now. And she just thinks she in love, but the grown people know. You know what I mean? I don't know how old she is. She look like she in her late 20s. She act like she a teenager to me. You know what I mean? If I was comparing Hey, Sophie.
No.
If I was comparing somebody that was grown to her, no, she's not married. That's the thing. He's married. So I have to go and do some more research because I haven't been keeping up with their complete story. But I know that he was trying to basically, him and his wife were trying to get divorced. But he didn't want to sign the papers or something like that. Him and his wife were just separated. But she started talking to him while him and his wife were still living together. So her character is already kind of bad because, you know, like, I know it's different in Africa. Like, people can have multiple wives, but in America, it's just not like that unless you're a Muslim. That's the only way you got multiple wives in America is if you're a Muslim and the wives agree to it, because they're not going to go downtown and be like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm married to him. You're not going to have to go get multiple marriage licenses. You get married religiously when you're a Muslim in America. And that's how you have multiple wives or whatever. But he was just separated from his wife and he was messing with her. And while he was with his wife, they was texting. His wife caught him texting this girl. So now the wife is like, yeah, I'm good or whatever. He's now being with her. She wants to have kids with him. He's like 50 or 60 or something. He's like 50 something. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, don't no 50-year-old man want no kids. Look at Ashanti and Nelly's situation. He don't want no kids. All his kids is basically grown. When you got grown kids, or you got somebody that you just was with and they just had a baby and you not still with them, you don't want no kids. Because if you wanted kids, you would have been with the last woman that you was with that got that young baby still. Remy Martin got like a toddler, like a little kid. Like, she not a teenager yet. The little girl that they just had together, she not a teenager yet. So it's like, why would you go and tell another woman that you have a baby with her when you just had a baby with somebody and you're not even there? And why would the girl that you're going to go have the baby with even believe that you really want to have a baby with her when you're not with the woman that you just had a baby with and you won't even marry her? He will not marry her. Mark my words, I promise you. He will not marry her because he doesn't have to marry her. She doesn't require for him to marry her. She will have a baby with this man without being married to him. A complete brain fart, a complete blanco. Like, I don't know. It's not there with her. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's not there. She is going to regret meeting this dude because she can be never be more than your fellow woman. That's a fact. I agree she's going to regret being with this guy too. And I said too, like, the way you found him is the way you're going to leave him. Or the way he's going to leave you. The way you found him is the way he's going to leave you. And you said it's not gonna age well. I agree too. It's not gonna age well because girl, you can't never tell no man you gonna have a baby with him before y'all get married. Girl, that's 101. That's real talk 101. You can't never do that, Pookie. Cause if you do, as soon as you do, he never gonna want to marry you, right, Poppy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my husband know. You gotta be like, I can't get married. I can't have a baby unless we marry because I can't do it. And if he really wanna have a baby with you, this how you know he really wanna have a baby with you. He gonna marry you. If he don't wanna have no baby with you, baby, you better read between the lines and take the signs and keep it pushing. Cause there's plenty of fish in the sea. Exactly the way this is going to end is not good. Yeah. It's unfortunate, and it's like I don't think anybody is telling her that it's not gonna end well, which is another reason why I feel really bad. And then, like, when you like young, you don't want to listen to nobody. If you
She watched Southpaw TV. Southpaw TV be saying it all the time. Always talking about her. She watches her. He be like, oh, she's with a married man. This guy's only, this is not gonna end. Be good for her. He says all that. He knows, but she don't.
That's why this man was like, she was like, yeah, by next year we're gonna have a baby, girl. You're gonna have a baby with a man that you're not married to. It's giving clown. And then you're gonna have a baby with a man that you pay his salary. And on top of it, you have a baby with a man that you make more money than. So at any moment, this man can really, when you got money like that, it's not about you being a woman no more. It's about who has the most time to spend with the kid. And it's going to be him. I'm telling you, this man finna get this woman for all. That's if he go through it and have the baby with her. That's if he have the baby with her. Because I honestly don't believe he's going to follow through and have a baby with her. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. I think because he told her, he basically was like, well, we never heard him say anything about him having a baby with her. First of all, that's the number one thing. We only heard her talking about it. And women is good for this. Women will talk about something and convince a man to do it. And then he'll be like at the last minute, like, nah, I'm out of here or something weird. You know what I mean? Because he just don't want to argue with you. He just, first of all, she pay his paychecks. So that's a tough situation to be in. She paying your paycheck. You her manager and she pay you. And you get the buns for free. So it's like you're not going to mess up that situation as a man. You already can't go home. You ruined it with your wife. So it's like you going to do what you got to do as a man. Like, I ain't going to lie to you. And I don't know why people think that men be above that because they will do it. Lydia, they will do it. So that's the unfortunate situation that I feel like she is in. It's really unfortunate. I feel really bad.
She wants to be in it.
Yeah, she think that this man really is into her. She think this man really love her. But she really don't know that some men will lay with you and don't even like you. It's quite unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. It is. Like, I hope she can come to like a mental situation to where she can like pick up on stuff. Like, but sometimes, you can't really do nothing with something until it happens to you and you experience it for the first time and then you see the pattern for yourself. Sometimes that's the only way for some people. Because I've been in situations where people's like, yeah, nah, that's not looking good. Or nah, you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, I'm grown. I'm going to do what I want. And all of that stuff. Then later on, out here looking crazy. But I accepted looking crazy because I didn't want to listen. So maybe she'll be one of the people that is accountable for her behaviors and actions and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I'm not one to hate, but we just gotta look at patterns in life. Like, look at Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And guess who Brad Pitt ended up leaving Angelina Jolie for, and ended up talking to again? Christopher Aniston. I mean, Chris. Is her name Chris? Something Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston. So the story with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. First of all, Brad Pitt was with Jennifer Aniston. He started cheating on Jennifer Aniston with Angelina Jolie because they was doing a movie together. So he started cheating with Angelina Jolie. He ended up leaving Jennifer Aniston for Angelina Jolie, right? So now, mind you, he done already left Jennifer Aniston for Angelina Jolie. They've been together for years, got married, and this and that and the third, and all of this, right? Now he left. They broke up. Him and Angelina Jolie divorced. They broke up and everything. Now guess who he running around messing with? Jennifer Aniston. I'm like, when is people gonna learn, Pookie? Angelina Jolie met that man and he had a girlfriend. And he was cheating on his girlfriend with her. And she expected for him to stay with her. And he ended up leaving her with all of them adopted kids that they have. And started messing with the girl that he was with before he even got with her. And now she out here looking stupid. Thought she was doing something. Taking somebody's man. And the man went right back to the same woman he left. Funny. Because I don't think Jennifer Aniston ever had kids. And when you get old, you don't want to be... This is a prime example. When you old, you don't want to be around no little kids. Like, I'm sorry. You don't want it. Grandkids for an hour and goodbye. That's it. You don't want no little kids. When you 50, your kids finna be 20 and stuff. You know what I mean? At least teenagers. Nobody got time for all of that. Sitting around with a toddler and you in the 50s. Trying to chase after a toddler, a newborn, holding a newborn. No, thank you. I'm all set. My daughter says she don't want to have no kids. I'm going to hold her to it every time I think about it. But the thing is, if you get married, you're going to have kids at some point.
Felicia.
You know it's Keisha. You're Felicia.
Alright, but first of all, let me just be your editor and your daughter, and that's it. And we'll call it a day.
Okay, bye, Kiki. Look at you, Kalik Leak.
You just called me Keisha.
Kalik Leak. I said Kalik Leak. I did not say. Ooh, no, that did not fall off. Did y'all see that? Sophie, leave it alone. Drop it.
Get out.
She dropped it. Thank you, Sophie. And my dog just tried to eat this. Hold on.
Me and Dad are the only people.
Look, my tip for my thing fell out.
Oh yeah.
And this dropped on the ground and my dog tried to eat it. And once Sophie get it, it's over. It's over.
Mom.
Okay, it's over.
Some credit would be nice in this live.
Halo, you're not editing nothing right now. Stay calm, Felicia.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but not. Okay, shout out to my editor, Halo. Go watch my shorts. She edits my shorts for me. Thank you for the support. Okay, so I'm done with this. It's got like a little glitter in there, but it's not nothing too crazy. I ain't worried about it. I'm about to top coat it and be done. Then I'm gonna catch y'all later. Thank you for everybody who stopped by. Let me top coat this first. Please like the live and subscribe. Thank you everybody for helping me get to my 500 subscribers. The next major thing we're gonna do is we're going camping. We're going camping. We're gonna cook some hot dogs, some fish, some burgers on a little fire. We got like a buddy heater for like heat and a hot stove. And the places come with like fire pits, so you can do your fire pit out there. You can buy wood there. It's really nice. Like, we've been there before. We usually go winter camping. So I'm gonna try to make sure we can go like at least in December. Sometime in December, I'm gonna make sure we can go. Even if it's like closer to the new year. And then we're gonna give you guys videos on our excursion. I'm gonna secure this. It's quite fun. We don't exactly have a camper, but we do be having tents. And we got like a really nice setup. We're gonna have the little Christmas lights for the camp, for the tent and stuff. It's gonna be nice. We're gonna cook and stuff, you know. And then you can see our dog, Sophie, roaming around. Our little Rottweiler with a big head, hopping out the back of the truck, chilling. She got a little sleeping bag. It's cute. Little sleeping bag, Pookie. The little poop. She right here, like right here. I'm trying to get petted for free. Oh, 9:54.
Oh shoot, they could hear the new edits.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a couple things maybe tonight. I'm not really sure. All right, bye, Sophie. Go. Go, Sophie, go.
Sophie, come on. Let's go.
How's she gonna get through there, puppy? It's okay. It's my little Pookie Tookie. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna take away. She's beautiful. It's the belly bump for me. Let's see. Where was the shapewear? Like, but no, if she pregnant, I'm screaming, cause girl. But I really think that's just her shape. You know what I'm saying? Cause she never been under. I don't think she ever been under the knife or nothing. Like, she didn't get no work done. That's just her shape. She might be in an off season, so she not at the gym. Like, you know what I mean? She not keeping her weight together and stuff. Maybe that's what I'm feeling like it is. I'm not in no way body shaming at all. I have no desire to body shame or nothing. So that's not where I'm going with this. But I am going the route that if Clarissa T-Rex Shields, you see this, or anybody that you do know see this, please beware. He got eyes that I don't even trust. I don't trust his eyes. Look at his eyes. Look at him. It's a completely different look when you look at her. When you look at her, you could see the innocence on her. You could see the childishness on her. You could see the childlike persona on her. Like, look at her. You know what I mean? Like, listen to her when she speak. You know what I mean? Now listen to him when he speak. It's giving, he's trying to convince you. It's giving, he's a liar. Like, it's giving too many things. Like, I'm grown, so it's not as easy to fool me as it would be to fool her. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't even got no kids. So that's one of the first telltale signs, baby. You can be walked. Like, somebody can convince you to do a lot of things. You ain't even got no practice with no kids, because them kids are, boy, I tell you, once you could tackle them kids trying to convince you to do something, you could tackle the world. You know what I mean? You can hear it when somebody's trying to influence you to do something. It's different. You know what I mean? Hello. Don't find yourself in a situation like this. You understand? Make sure, Maddie, make sure you get married before you have kids. Don't give in to peer pressure, okay? Never do drugs, okay? Never do drugs. Never touch them. Never listen to other people who don't live the life that you want to live, okay? Don't do it. Be wise. Read books, okay? Most of the good knowledge is in the books. You gotta go read. You know what I mean? If you go read, then people will be less likely able to influence your mind to do things. So I believe this is done. This is where we at. We have completed we have completed the nail. It's done. This is where we are with this. This is the nail. Okay? This is where we're at. So I have finally fixed this. I might go for my walk tomorrow. It just depends. I'm probably going to do my hair at some point, either tomorrow, because you can't even see the scalp. It's getting, that's not lint. That is a gray hair. Thank you very much. You can't even see the scalp. So at some point, I really have to do my hair. Like, I really have to. Like, hey, I really got to do it. I try not to manipulate it as much as possible, like, but at some point it do be like, girl, that's looking crazy. So yes, I'm definitely going to Los Angeles at some point to get this taken care of. That line has gotten deep, baby. You see that wrinkle? That one line up there is lining, okay? That line is giving line, baby, okay? It's giving line, and it is. Oh, I remember when I didn't used to have hooded brows. Hooded lids, and now I got hooded lids. I'm getting marinated. Okay, let's just say that I'm getting marinated at this point. So, anyways, the whole point was just to show the little nails. This is why I don't like 3D. I don't even know if y'all peep this or not. This is why I don't like 3D nails. 3D nail art, because like, especially like gems and diamonds and like little giddy ups, because look, I put these on my nails. These are like 3D, and one fell off. Now I've already been to the point where two of them, three, four of them or something have fell off, and I glued them back on with the rhinestone glue that only works for rhinestones. It does not work to glue your actual nail down. You need to use either nail glue, or you need to use a base coat. You know what I mean? And that's after you have sanded down the nail, put the nail preps, the dehydrator, the primer, and a base coat on, and then put it under. And then you go on with the nail. Put the base coat on the nail, and then put it on and stuff like that under the light. So I have restored my nails. I want to thank everybody for watching. Shout out Clarissa T. Rex Shields, girl. Hopefully you become aware of the situation that you're in. Sometimes it's hard for us to see situations when we're in them. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that you become aware. Hopefully you get your fairy tale, even though there's no such thing as fairy tales. It's not that I am a hater whatsoever, because I don't know this lady. I'm not gonna gain anything out of saying what I know to be true, or spreading awareness or speaking knowledge about this situation. Like, girl, you cannot create love from disloyalty. Like, it's just one of those things that if you're not a person that peep patterns, or if you don't catch patterns and pay attention to patterns, that's something that you're not going to catch. You're going to find yourself going in circles doing the same thing over and over and over, and not really understanding, why am I finding myself in this situation? It's really because you don't pay attention to patterns, but maybe you never seen this pattern before. And, it's a natural thing for a person that if they feel like, oh, I'm in a really great situation, when 90% of the people that you speak to are saying something bad about the situation that you're in, when you have a higher level of arrogance and pride and stuff like that, it's not going to make sense to you that you're the 10%, you yourself are the collective 10% that is making sense of the situation that you're in with another person. But 90% of people are not able to make that 10% make sense. You get what I'm saying? You the only one that can make, and you collectively make up the whole 10% that can make sense out of why you're with this person. But the rest of the 90% who have more life experience than you say that it's not good for you to be with this person, but you still rocking with your single 10%. You know what I mean? Because it's not there yet. Unfortunately, a lot of people learn the hard way, and sometimes experience is the best teacher. Sometimes experience is the only teacher. So sometimes people will give something a shot because they major risk takers. You know what I mean? Like, to be a boxer, you're a risk taker. You like taking risks. So it makes sense to me why she will see this all the way through, even though it's not a good idea. But I could see why she would see it all the way through. Naturally, she's a risk taker. You know what I mean? She young. She still got extra energy that some people that's 30 don't got. You know what I'm saying? That's not. Some people are aware of their lack of uh energy, eternal energy. Some people are fully aware, so they don't let people come into their life and really play too much, because you aware that your energy clock is tuning down. You know what I mean? The energy clock is going downtown, so you stop yourself from even getting involved in a lot of that kind of stuff, because it's detrimental to you in general, you know what I mean? But I mean, I will say she looks stunning. I mean, I hope the bump is from being pregnant, because, girl, I don't want to confirm that you're doing this and you look like this because you're letting yourself go. You know what I mean? Like, I would prefer that it probably is because you chose to have a baby with this man, but I doubt that, because, girl, you said next year. Like, I don't know. I think the people around her, our family, are failing her. I mean, they are not giving her advice. Girl, it's either they not giving her the advice or she's not taking it. So both things could be true. And one or the other could be true. So, when you in love and you think that's the one for you and stuff like that, you don't care what nobody talking about. You finna go experience your situation, and you finna go experience that person, and then you finna turn around at the end of it all when you find out that, dang, everybody else was telling the truth. You're gonna turn around and be like, y'all was right. But I had to see it for myself. You still gonna defend it, even though you found out that you was wrong the whole time. People like that. It's tough to give people advice when they don't ask for it. Because sometimes, even if they ask for it, they They may not even accept the advice. Agree, or she's not taking it. Yep, that's a fact. Oh, hey, Zay. So, oh my goodness. I was talking about Clarissa T. Rex Shields because she looks stunning. She looks stunning in this, you know what I mean? But I seen this picture and I was like, let me address something in this picture, you know what I mean? So the thing is that some people say she looked pregnant. I had to fix my nail too. This one broke. This one broke. This one broke, so I had to do a new one. So that's what I ended up getting on live for. But yeah, I can't wait to get monetized too. It's cool. You know, I don't really be doing nothing on here but like talking. I had ended up getting my 500 subscribers, so I'm like excited.
Yeah, but they still need to get to 600 if they're gonna
But so yeah, so I was talking about Carissa T. Rex Shields. Like some people say she looked pregnant. Oh my goodness, is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? I know, I know, I know. Thank you guys for your support. Appreciate it. So some people were talking about Carissa T. Rex Shields in this outfit, saying that she was possibly pregnant, and I'm like, I don't think she was pregnant. I don't think she pregnant. I did, I do be saying some stuff that might not be the nicest, and it's okay for me because I have made peace with whatever anybody else might want to say back to me about some of the stuff I be saying. But yeah, I said she ain't pregnant. She said she was gonna try to get pregnant next year. You know what I mean? Papoose was more into me. He's weird with Carissa. Yo, he's super weird with Clarissa. That's why I don't like him. I do not like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. The whole story breakdown. First of all, I am Team Remy. I'm just gonna say I'm Team Remy. But with Clarissa's type of innocence, she's like kind of childish to me. Just to me, she's kind of childish. Like I just don't feel like she knew any better than the situation that she's currently in with him. You know what I mean? I just feel like she just don't know no better. Like, because girl, like I feel like she's more considered like a tomboy to most boys. Like, pay attention to the type of women that Papoose like. Papoose like rough, tough women. He like women that like to shoot people. Come on, he just was with Remy Martin. Just went to prison for shooting somebody. He like tough women like that. He like that. He's a egotistical maniac of some sort, literally. Because I know for him, in a mental sense, it's like to be able to tame a wild woman like this is probably a huge deal for him. He gets off on stuff like that. He has to look at the type of women he's going after. You know what I mean? He knows something to a degree, like when women express in a more masculine type of profession or something like that, he knows something that a lot of men don't really pay attention to or want to tackle or take on. He knows that these women are still women. You know what I mean? And they still want to be treated like women and they still want to be looked at like women, but most men do not look at women like that. Like Clarissa, that's a boxer. Women, that's a gangster rapper. A lot of men don't look at those women and just see, oh my goodness, a feminine queen, that's beauty, and like I would marry her and this, that, and the third. A lot of women like that get overlooked. So he has swooped in. See, like, I don't trust no man that took $3 million from a woman that he was married to for 20 years and that just had his baby when he came out of prison. I would never trust a man that did something like that. And I would never trust a man to have a baby with him, because she had an interview saying she want to have a baby with him. I would never trust a man that would have a baby with me that's 20 years older than me and just took his wife for $3 million. Sir, you're a dub at this point. Goodbye. Because I would never think to myself, oh my goodness, Um, just because you did it to her don't mean you gonna do it to me. This man been married to this woman for 20 years and held her down for the 8 years she was in prison. And what you think he won't do to you? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, girl, I don't know. I don't think she got good friends. It's unfortunate. Like, this is not like a dig on her. This is like a real, like, my heart goes out to you, sis. I hope you figure it out before you end up actually having a baby with this man and not marrying him while you pay him to be your manager, ma'am. I'm sorry. I wouldn't recommend that you do it. But you know how I be when you be in love and stuff, you be like, yes, my man, my man, my man, my baby, kissing me, loving me, and driving me crazy. It be like that, you know what I mean? So you don't be caring. You be like, you a hater. You be like, you's a hater. Period. You's a hater. Okay, you's a hater. But yeah, I seen him in a car. She was in there like she be childish, I ain't gonna lie. She be childish. Like, I just don't think she has the experience. Like, you got when you dealing with an older man, you gotta be experienced. I'm sorry. Because he will walk you around town and bring you back. You know what I mean? And you'll look like you got walked around town too. Because you gotta remember, if anybody play games, men play the most games, period. I don't care what nobody say, they play the most. So you dealing with somebody that's been used to playing games and stuff for years, like years and years and years. And you barely ever even been with anybody. You never had a long relationship, don't got no kids, don't so you're not even used to getting manipulated or people attempting to manipulate you on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Once you had them kids, you used to the manipulation tactics. That's how you learn it. You learn it from the kids. First you learn it from the kids' dad, then you learn it from the kids. How people try to play games with you and stuff. So she already at a disadvantage, like, because of one, her profession. So like probably any kind of attention she get from somebody is going to be like she's gonna lock in on that attention because it's like, well, I wasn't getting that much attention before. Like, and then what's so crazy too, I just learned about destiny swaps. And Clarissa Shield and Remy Martin was in one of the destiny swaps. And Glorilla and who is it? Glorilla and Meg the Stallion was in a destiny swap. So basically, Clarissa, the lady who made the video was like, yeah, Clarissa Shields wants to destiny swap with Remy Martin. That's why she was talking to her husband. Now she want to be a rapper. She got her teeth fixed and all of this other stuff. She trying to be like in fashion and this and that and the third. So that's what she was saying. Like she was trying to destiny swap with her. So then when it comes to Meg the Stallion and Glorilla, they saying Glorilla is trying to destiny swap with Meg the Stallion because they both dealing with basketball players right now. I guess Glorilla is with somebody Ingram, Brandon Ingram or something. I don't know, but that's what they were saying. Like people will go around other people and hang out with them, watch what they do, learn what they do, and then start to do what they do to swap destinies with them. You know what I mean? Type of vibe. So
I'm finally done.
I don't know, but girl, and I hate to say this, but I hope he leave her before she had that baby with him. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it loud and proud. I hope he leave her before she had that baby because that would be the best gift that he ever give her. Because why would you even want to have a baby with a woman that you don't want to be married to is the first question. Then secondly, if he leave her before she have the baby, he's going to be doing her a favor. Because mind you, if he leave any time after the baby, it's going to be worse for her. That's the part. It's going to be worse for her if if she have the baby and then he leave, it's going to be worse. That's why I hope that he leaves her before the baby so then she can know. But see, it's so sickening the cycles that goes on like in a woman's brain and stuff. The cycles that go on be like Okay, so, oh my goodness, he just left me. So let me try to get pregnant so he could try to be around and stay. Girl, that don't work. That don't work. And I don't know if nobody ever told her, but that do not work, Pookie. It don't work. It don't. If anything, it'll make the situation worse for you because now the man will know, oh my goodness, she's so desperate. She will have the baby without being married and stuff. It's like, don't do it, sis. Trust me. Kid free is the way to be. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mind your business, Felicia. You're not even supposed to be in here,
Okay, I'm
and you
sorry.
know I'm live. Okay, kids crazy, eavesdropping and nosy and stuff. But if you already ain't got no kids and no husband, girl, please don't play yourself. I ain't saying a lie. I love my kids dearly. I love my kids dearly. But what we not gonna do is pretend that it wouldn't be easier if I didn't have kids. But I do. But we not gonna play like, you know what I mean? Like, we not finna play like it would be a get up and go situation at any time I felt like it. So you really gotta pick your battles. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then this is another thing too about life that I just gotta hit people with real quick. You know, you want something, everybody wants something that they don't have. The moment that they get the thing that they do not have, now it no longer is. It's just like a kid with a toy. It's not the same level that it used to be. Just like a kid with a toy. When you buy that kid that one toy, that's that toy. That's the toy right there. But as soon as some time go by, now they want another toy. So that toy you had last bought them is not as important anymore. Life is like that with a lot of things. You know what I mean? You could be wanting a relationship so bad, so bad. Then you get the relationship and be like, whoa, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Or, whoa, I think I preferred it when I wasn't in a relationship type of vibe. But then once you get in a relationship, it'd be like, I guess I'm stuck like Chuck for some people, just saying. So it's important to really think about the pros of your current situation because one thing is for sure, it can always be worse than what it is right now. It can always be worse. You do not want it to be worse than what it is right now. Like, it can always be worse. So you just got to be grateful for your situation the way that it is and just keep it pushing. What's for you is never going to leave you. What's for you is not going to miss you. You know what I mean? Like, so you just got to be mindful that, you know, you're gonna get what's coming to you and what's yours, and you're not gonna have to put that much effort into it. It's gonna kind of be mapped out for you, and if you ain't got it yet, that means it's not meant for you right now. You know what I mean? And I'll be looking into like the quantum physics of things and stuff like that, so I get real into it. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like finances for me, it would be like, in order for me to be rich, I'm one of the people that I would have to do things that I don't want to do in order to be rich. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's just the way that the cards were dealt. I understand the different paths that I could take in my life, and the path on finances is not that I'm ever going to be there because of my brain or my intelligence. It would be the actions that I perform that would allow me to be a rich individual, and then the psychological mastery or the psychological dominance that I portray after that, or alongside of that, is what would get me to be rich. Not because I'm smart in the stock market, or not because I know how to do business deals and all of this other crap. Like, that's not. So for some people, that is something that will get them rich, but for a lot of people, it really will just depend on what you're willing to do to be rich. It's a lot of things that I'm not willing to do, so that is why I am not rich. And you know what? Financially, and I mean that literally just financially, because I am rich in other things, and these other things take, it requires effort for me to gain the riches in those things, you know what I mean? So one of the things that helped me to be rich is like reading books. Shout out to X Facts Xavier, because I do be reading books or listening to like audio books and stuff. I quite enjoy those. It definitely opens my mind. It opens my perspective. It changes my perspective. It allows my mind to be free. It removes the pre-existing conditioning on my mind. It removes the boundaries from me. And just really being self-aware and like tapping into myself, it allows me a freedom that I feel like a lot of people don't get to experience because of the pre-existing conditioning that's in the world right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many things that like give away like the conditioning, like things on TV, like socially acceptable things are like pre-existing conditions. You know what I mean? Like when you grew up, you were automatically taught that being nice means to sacrifice with no limit, or you know, like we've been taught as like a people to deal with people and give to people if we find them in need, but we're never really taught to really examine thoroughly the whole situation and how you can help somebody and they never will be grateful for the help or something like that. You know what I mean? And that if you continue to help somebody that is ungrateful or habitually lazy and stuff like that, then you really rob that person of an opportunity to face the consequences of their behavior, to allow them to grow into being a better person. And that's quite deep to me. Like, I never even really considered that too much. But I have considered another avenue, like, well, if you've allowed yourself to get in this position and you want me to help you out of it, then the likelihood of you ending up back in that position is very high because you allowed yourself to get there in the first place and you have not expressed verbally any other ways that you will prevent yourself from being in that situation. So, for example, on My 600 Pound Life, Dr. Now makes the patients lose weight before, let me take this screen off. But Dr. Now makes the patients lose weight before he makes them lose weight before they, this is my next set that I'm doing. I'm just leaving this one here. I don't care. I'm leaving it there. This is the next set that I'm going to do because I love this. I need to get me a airbrusher, a airbrush paint gun, and so I can airbrush it. But this is why Dr. Niles make the patient lose weight before he offers them weight loss surgery. He could give them weight loss surgery at 600 pounds, but he realizes that if they don't figure out what it is that is getting them to this point and change that behavior, whether they get the weight loss or surgery or not, they're still going to proceed to gain weight and nothing is going to change. So this is the same kind of mentality as that, basically. So where I'm at right now is I'm in love with these nails. Look at them nails. Oh my goodness. Them nails are so cute. Cute, cute. And you know what too? I have some These are like, I don't know if y'all can see these. Y'all can't even see these. But these is like some pearls. I got some pearls in here because I was able to watch this video right here with the nails. I was able to watch these videos. So with the balls that are on the nails, those are like pearls, and it's the chrome, which I have the chrome, but I just never really got too into it because it's like, I'll do that some other time.
Okay, let me say your nails. Oh, this one's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the one that I just fixed because it was broke. You see, this is what it was before. It's better now, right?
Yeah, I don't really like that tan color though.
So the tan is like for the not ombre, for the what is it called? The French tip. You gotta have it looking like tan. What are you gonna have down there if you do the French tip? You know what I mean?
I mean, you could have it like white, black, or something.
The whole idea is supposed to be like flesh colored.
Oh.
So yeah, that's why. So I just want to thank everybody for coming on. These are going to be my next set right here. Somebody can remind me just in case I forget. Like, girl, remember you said you just want to do those. But I got the nail shapes for those, the stiletto nails. The only thing that I don't have is the airbrush. That's the only thing I don't have. But you know what I will do? I'm either going to get the airbrush or I'm going to get a sponge and blot that in the middle and get that right. That's what I'm going to do. Even though it is airbrushed like probably 2 or 3 times. It's airbrushed twice. So it's like a full black. The nails is black underneath. The whole nail is painted black underneath. Then it's airbrushed with like a gray or a white lightly. And then it's airbrushed again with the pink. And then the jewels are glued on there. And then there's it's like rhinestone glue or poly gel that they use to put on the nails to give it those ridges. And then they use the chrome on top. And then they top coat it, which is really not that hard to do. Like, I can see this and I can see me doing this. This looks gorgeous. I am going to have to either get the spray paint gun or something to blot, to like ombre it, like a sponge to blot it. But yes, I'm excited about this look. So when this one is done, which will be like a week at the most, a week or 2. Not even 2 weeks, I don't think. Because these is going to break down.
Oh, yes.
And I'm going to have to do them again. So, but yes, thank you guys so much for coming through. I'm out of here. See you in the next live. Thank you for everybody who participated. Bye.